So welcome everybody, welcome to Yoga with Anne. Let's start and we'll stand up this time starting. We're going to use the chair as well for a little bit later as well. So let's take a big breath in. Just make sure your feet are underneath your hips or underneath your shoulders so that way you're nice and balanced. Whatever's comfortable for you. No matter what I say and do, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Don't do anything I say that makes you uncomfortable, and always make sure you're nice and balanced. Okay, so also make sure your toes are in front of your heels, so that way the outsides of your feet are like parallel like the outsides of the mat. And then we're going to take a big breath in through your nose, nice long exhale out through your mouth, so it becomes like a sigh. So breathe in and then breathe out. Let all the tension of the morning go. Breathe in one more time. Nice long exhale out. If you can, rotate your arms so your palms are facing up or facing forward. It'll open up your collarbone and just pushes your shoulders back a little bit. Your fingers are pointing down towards the ground. If you can, take your toes off the mat. So notice your feet on the mat. And as you breathe in and breathe out, put your 10 toes down onto the mat. So spread your toes on the mat, your big toes, your little toes, your 10 toes on the mat. As you breathe in, feel your spine lengthening, your whole body opening up, expanding. As you breathe out, notice how your body relaxes. Grounds itself down. And of course you can have your eyes open or closed so that way we can focus on your breath. No distractions. As you breathe in, see if you can feel your belly rise. And then as you breathe out, your belly goes down. So inhale belly, take a little bit more for your chest, your collarbone area, and then exhale it out. Your chest will go down, your belly goes down. Breathe in, belly, chest. Let's put a little pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, chest, belly, and then another little pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're separating our inhale from our exhale. So feel the air going in, feel the air coming back out. Notice your body expanding, feel your body contracting as you breathe out. We're just going to take a few more breaths in and out, just to let our breath settle. And one last time, as you breathe in, feel your body lengthening, expanding. As you breathe out, notice your feet on the ground, on the mat. As you breathe in again, blink your eyes open if they're closed. Maybe give your body a bit of a wriggle and we'll stretch. So if you need to, just open the legs a little bit wider, so shoulder width, so that way you're balanced. Breathe in, stretch to the ceiling. Breathe out, slowly let them come back down. A side stretch, one arm. Inhale. Exhale it over. Let the other shoulder relax and maybe make circles with the opposite hand, so that way we're massaging that shoulder. And then of course we're going to make those circles the other way. Breathe in, slowly stretch and lengthen to the ceiling, and then exhale, bring that hand down. The other hand. Inhale, stretch. Exhale it over, and again we're going to let the other shoulder dangle and the hand making little circles so we can massage that shoulder as well. And then make those circles the other way. Okay, breathe in, lengthen to the ceiling. Exhale, let it slowly come back down. Let's do a twist as well. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, twist one way. Maybe you can look over your shoulder. Feel your waist working, your spine working. Keep trying not to move the knees and the legs. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out. Slowly bring your head and body around. We're going the other way. So inhale. Exhale, twist to the other side. Look over this shoulder. Now see if you can look over the shoulder using your eyes, so you're stretching the eyes as well. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your head and body around. We're going to go forward this time. Breathe in, stretch to the ceiling, and then exhale, just fold forward. We're not touching the floor, so just let those arms dangle. Keep the knees bent or soft, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're slowly stretching those hamstrings. Looking down at the floor, so that way your neck is comfortable. As you breathe in, bring your hands to your knees, your thighs, push your tailbone backwards, your shoulders back. And you're still looking down at the floor, so that way, think of yourself as a right angle. Okay, let's go into chair. Breathe in, zip up, bring those hands out in front, and then exhale, just bend those knees and sit. Hold it here. And again, this time we're pushing our tailbone backwards. We're keeping our shoulders comfortable. We're noticing the weight change on our feet. So more of the weight's gone to your heels than your toes. And we're coming up. So breathe in, slowly straighten yourself up and give yourself a bit of a wriggle. Okay. Let's go from side to side. So just let those arms hit your body, and then slowly warming up your waist and your shoulders and your spine. Okay, let's bring those hands up to your shoulders and just give a little slight tap onto your shoulders while keeping that waist and spine working. Okay, bring those hands down, back down to your hips again. And then just slowly, slow down. So stop the body moving and just slowly let those arms and hands slowly stop. Okay, give yourself a bit of a wriggle again. Okay, let's go into warrior one. So I'm just going to turn around to the side so you can see what I'm doing, but you can still keep facing the front. So we're going to take a big, if you've got a mat, go to the top of the mat, and we're going to take a big step back with your left foot. So inhale, and then exhale, big step back with your left foot. Your hips are still facing the front, your right foot, and your spine is nice and long. We're going to bend that right knee. So inhale, exhale, bend. We want that knee to be above the ankle so that way you're nice and supported. Your hips are starting to open up. And then as you breathe in, bring those hands up towards the ceiling, stretch to the ceiling. Your palms are facing each other. And then as you breathe out, just relax your shoulders. Sink down in between your hips. Press your feet into the mat, into the ground. And that way you're balanced. You're grounding yourself down. But we're also lengthening every time we breathe in. So notice yourself breathing in and breathing out. Can you feel your chest, your belly rise and fall as you inhale and exhale? Inhale, straighten your knee, and then as you exhale, bring those hands behind you. Grab your elbows or interlace your fingers, push your shoulders back. We're going to go forward. We're going to keep that right knee forward and keep it soft. Inhale, exhale, just lean forward to whatever's comfortable. So you might be just looking down at the mat, or you might be dropping the head down. It's up to you. And then see if you can take your arms off your back, so that way you're going to feel your upper arms working, your biceps and your triceps. Keep lengthening your spine. So if you're looking down at the mat, think of pulling your ears away from your shoulders. So we're keeping the spine long. If the top of the head's down, hopefully gravity will do it for you. And of course you're feeling those hamstrings working. Remember to notice your breath. Breathe in slowly, bring your head up. Undo those arms, maybe shoulder rolls forward and then backwards. We need to do it on the other side. So turn your right foot, step that left foot in, so we can do it on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, big step back with your right foot. And again, make sure your hips are facing forward. As you breathe out, bend your left knee. Breathe in, bring those hands overhead, stretch to the ceiling, palms facing each other again. Exhale, relax those shoulders, sink down. Press your toes, your heels into the mat. Notice your breath. We always go back to the breath. So you can notice the different sensations your body's giving you. And then you notice yourself breathing in and breathing out. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, bring those hands behind you. Grab your elbows again, but we need to do that on the other side. So change how you're holding the elbows, so push those shoulders back. Keep your left knee soft, inhale, exhale, fold forward, and then take those arms off your back to work those upper arms again. Breathe in slowly, bring yourself up, undo those arms again, shoulder rolls forward and then backwards. Turn your left toes, step that right foot in, give yourself a bit of a wriggle, and then just face the front. Okay, we're going to go into Warrior Two. So open the legs nice and wide, and then turn your left toes to the left, turn your right toes to the left. So your hips are going to slightly follow, and your shoulders come back to the center. We're going to bend the left knee. So breathe in, breathe out, bend. Breathe in, bring those arms out at shoulder height. And then as you exhale, turn your head. You're going to look past your left fingertips. And then as you breathe out, sink down, ground yourself down again in between your hips. We're opening up those hips, the groin. We're building strength and stamina in those legs. And of course, you're breathing. So breathe in and breathe out. Let's go, triangle, inhale, straighten the knee, drop your left hand, raise your right hand, stretch it up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch on the left side. If you're feeling it on your back, you're leaning too far forward. So just push that left shoulder a little bit back. And back into Warrior Two. Breathe in, bring yourself up. Breathe out, bend the knee, turn the head, sink back down. Remember to press your toes in and heels into the mat. Remember to notice your breath, your chest, your belly rise and fall. Reverse Warrior. Turn your left palm up, drop your right hand, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling, stretch it. Maybe look up if you can. And back into Warrior Two. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knee, sink back down. Notice your shoulders, your feet, your breath. Let's do it on the other side. So inhale, straighten the knees. Bring those hands down. Turn your left toes to the right. Turn your right toes to the right. So again, your hips are going to follow, and then your shoulders come back to the center. Let's bend that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale those arms up. And of course, if this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can just bend the elbows and keep those hands on your hips. And that way you're still opening up your collarbone. Turn your head. You're looking past your right fingertips now, out into the future. Your left hand is the past. But of course, we always come back to the present And that's your breath. So notice yourself breathing in and breathing out again. Let's go. Triangle. Inhale, straighten the knee. Drop your right hand. Raise your left hand. Stretch to the ceiling. Doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor with your right hand. That's fine. We're just lengthening both ways. We want to try and keep that right knee soft. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink. Remember to notice your feet on the mat. We did change the feet, so you can press your big toes or little toes into the mat. Your heels, the outsides of your feet. Okay, reverse warrior. Turn your right palm up. Drop the left hand. Raise that right hand up towards the ceiling. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down. Just a few more breaths. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, bring the hands down, turn your toes. Just step those feet in. And let's do that all on the chair as well. So if you've got a chair with no arms, we're going to do it on the left first. So get your left leg and put your left thigh on the chair with the knee bent. If you can't reach, the foot doesn't reach comfortably on the floor, put something under there, maybe a book or a cushion or a block, whatever you can, so that way your foot is nice and balanced. Your right leg, again, that needs to be flat on the floor, so that way you're balanced again. My hips are slightly facing to the left, and then again we bring our shoulders back to the centre. Inhale, bring those arms out at shoulder height. Turn your head, you're stretching your back into warrior two. Now look past your left fingertips and feel your feet on the floor. Notice your left thigh and hip on the mat, on the chair. And then of course you're going to notice your breath. Let's go, reverse triangle, reverse warrior. Turn your left palm up, drop your right hand. Inhale, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling. So again, we're keeping the below the waist nice and without any movement, but we're opening up the left side of our rib cage. We're compressing all our organs on the right. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, come up. And then exhale, sink down into the ground, press your feet into the mat. Let's go extended angle pose. So get your right hand or forearm onto your thigh. Inhale, raise your right hand up towards the ceiling. You can keep going up towards the ceiling or hip slightly over. Think of yourself as a straight line from your right fingers down to your right foot. Can you feel the stretch on your right side? And back into warrior two. Breathe in, bring yourself up. And then exhale, relax your shoulders, turn your head. You're looking past your left fingertips again. Notice your breath. Okay, inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down. Let's change the legs over. So turn yourself around, put that right hip or thigh on the chair. Left foot is now wherever you can, but it could be in front or beside you as long as the foot's flat on the mat. The right knee is bent. Hopefully your right foot is flat on the ground or underneath your cushion again. My hips are slightly facing the right. And my shoulders are back in the centre. Back into warrior two. Breathe in, bring those arms out. Breathe out, turn your head. Stretch and then sink down. Notice how your shoulders relax as you breathe out. Notice your chest, your belly rise and fall. Press your toes and heels into the mat, into the ground. Back into warrior two. Okay, reverse warrior. Turn your right palm up. Drop your left hand. Raise that right hand up towards the ceiling. We're opening up the right side of the rib cage this time and compressing all your organs of the left. And back into warrior two. Breathe in, bring those arms up at shoulder height, and then exhale, turn your head so you're looking past your right fingertips again. Extended angle pose, bring your right hand or forearm onto your thigh. Inhale, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling, keep stretching to the ceiling or slightly over towards the right. And again, we're a straight line from your fingers. You're stretching your fingers too, don't forget them. We stretch everything, remember? But we always go back to the breath. Okay, back into warrior two. Breathe in, bring yourself back up. Exhale, turn your head, relax those shoulders. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Bring those hands down. Bring your feet out into the front. Now bring yourself sitting forward on the chair with your legs out in front with a great as to whatever's comfortable for you. With the toes pointing out in front. Don't put them out to the side. Out in front we want because we're going forward. Hands on top of your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, let those hands slide forward. However far they go, even if they go as far as your knees, that's fine. You're keeping your spine nice and long. But if you can go further, that's fine as well. If you can, look down at the floor and the mat. Drop the top of the head down so that way your neck is comfortable. Make sure your shoulders are comfortable. But you're pressing your toes, the outsides of your feet on the ground, your heels. Now, as you breathe in, just raise your head a little bit. Bring your right hand to your left leg. Leave your right hand there. Inhale, let's raise the left. Let's work the waist and the spine and put a twist in our waist. Inhale, exhale, bring that hand down, bring both hands over to the right leg, leave your left hand, inhale, raise your right and let's twist to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, bring that hand down, bring your hands to the back of your legs and then as you breathe in, slowly raise your head, walk the hands up the back of your legs. And we need to do a back bend. So bring your hands to your lower back, push your shoulders back, your hips slightly forward, and then as you inhale, look up towards the ceiling. We're counteracting those forward bends. So hold it here. Notice your breath. You're opening up your throat, your heart, your lungs. Inhale, straighten your head. And then slowly straighten your body as well. Give your legs a bit of a wriggle if you need to. Try and keep staying forward on the chair. Don't go all the way back and we'll do a twist. So bring those feet and knees together. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. And your left hand goes behind your back on the chair, whatever's comfortable. Breathe in, we're going to stretch the ceiling, and as you breathe out, we're going to push the knees towards the right, and then look over our left shoulder. So that way we're twisting that waist and spine. We're opening up our collarbone. Don't forget to look over your left shoulder, so you're stretching the eyes as well. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your head and body around. Let's change the hands. So left hand to the outside of your right knee or thigh. Right hand behind. Inhale. Push those knees to the left. and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. Give your body a bit of a wriggle, maybe your shoulders. Let's do some shoulder rolls as well. So put your hands on top of your shoulders and then bring your elbows together. Let's make circles with the elbows. Really big circles. So we'll do 3 circles one way. And when the elbows come back together, we go the other way, so backwards. Because remember, we need to do everything the other way. 2, and then 3. That's it. Give those arms a bit of a wriggle. Maybe let's do the elbows as well. So make circles, big circles with those hands. So you're doing your elbows. And then do those circles the other way. And the third one. And then, of course, we're going to do that with the wrists as well. So make circles with your hands, just for the wrists. And then the other way. And then maybe do twinkle, twinkle with the fingers as well. Open and shut those fingers. Alright, give them a bit of a wriggle. Make yourself comfortable. Let's do the neck as well. So keeping your body nice and comfortable. As you breathe out, drop one ear towards one shoulder. So a nice long stretch on the opposite side. Breathe in, slowly bring your head back to the center. Breathe out, drop the other ear to the other shoulder. And then inhale, come back to the center. Let's go from side to side. So inhale. Exhale, turn your whole head to look to one side. Now it doesn't really matter whether you go to the left or the right, because we're going to go the other way as well. Breathe in, slowly come back to the center. And then as you exhale, turn your whole head to look to the other side. And then inhale, come back to the center. Alright, let's stand up and let's do some leg raises as well. So go to one side of the chair. So we're going to hold on to the chair and work the leg that's opposite the, away from the chair. And the one that's close to the chair is going to stay nice and solid. Okay, hand on top of your hip. Breathe in, activate your core if you can, so zip up, and then as you exhale, raise that foot and bring it back down. Keep the foot flexed. Let's do a few of these. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give that leg a bit of a wriggle. Now we need to do that on the other side, so you either move the chair or move your body over to the other side. So hand on top of the hip, plant the leg and foot that's close to the chair, and then zip up as you breathe in, and then bring the other leg out and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whatever's comfortable for you. The leg doesn't have to go very high. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give that bit of a wriggle again. This time we're going to go from the back and do some lunges as well. So if you can, go to the back of the chair. So you're holding the top of the back of the chair. And just move a little bit away from the chair. That just gives you like arm length. But you're going to hold on so that way you're nice and balanced. I'm going to start with my left leg. So bring your left knee up towards you and then push it out to the back. That's 1. Let's do 10 of these. So inhale and exhale. Push it out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give that leg a bit of a wriggle so we can do the other side. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. Bring your right knee up towards you, and then exhale, push it out to the back. Maybe you can put the toes onto the mat or the ground. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then step forward. Okay, we're going to sit on the chair again and do some work our core muscles and our legs. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. This time you can sit a little bit further back on the chair because we're going to take our feet off the ground. So maybe get your left knee and bring it towards you. Interlace the fingers over your left knee. Now flex those feet, and as you breathe out, squeeze your left thigh into the left side of your chest. And again, the right foot can stay on the floor or take it off the floor and keep it flexed. Maybe spread those toes. We're working the descending side of your colon on the left, or if it's the right knee, it's your ascending side. Hold it here. Just a few more breaths. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Put your right foot down, release your knee. Put that one down onto the ground. We need to do that on the other side. So grab the other knee, your right knee, interlace the fingers. Remember to change the grip on the fingers. Flex the feet. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, squeeze that thigh into your chest. So if it's your right knee, that's your ascending side. Or if it's your left knee, it's your descending side. This is going to keep you regular. So even if you did it in the morning or at night, take the other foot off. I forgot that one. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Put the foot down, release the leg, give it a bit of a wriggle. And let's do thread the needle as well. So bring your left ankle and place it on top of your right knee. Hands on top of your left leg there. Or we can grab the back of your right thigh. It's up to you, whatever works for you, as long as you're comfortable. Flex that foot, breathe in, breathe out, pull it in towards you. If you can, take the other foot off and flex that one. Hold it here. We're opening up those hips and working the hamstrings as well. Stretch those toes, you're stretching your toes as well. Remember to breathe. Okay, inhale. Exhale, put the foot down, release it, change those legs over. So right ankle on top of the left thigh, hands on top of your right leg. Flex that right foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Pull it in towards you. Take your left foot off the floor. Flex that foot as well. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Put that foot down, release the other one, and make yourself nice and comfortable. So if you prefer to lie down somewhere, maybe on your mat or on your couch or bed, or if you're sitting on a chair, we need the feet on the mat. You need to be grounded. And if you can, wherever you are, rotate your arms so your palms are facing up. You want to be in an open receiving gesture. We need your spine to be nice and long. And then you're going to breathe in and breathe out. Now as you take your next breath in, scrunch up your toes. Make tight fists. Tight, tight, tight. Hold it. And then exhale. Release your toes, release your hands. Let's do it again. Breathe in, scrunch up your toes, make fists, stiffen your legs, your arms as tight as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then exhale, release it. One more time. Breathe in, scrunch up your toes, stiffen your legs, make fists, arms, shoulders, scrunch them up, and your face, scrunch up your face as tight as everything is as tight as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and then exhale, release it. Feel all the tension from your body dissolve. So breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale, and notice the parts of your body that are either touching the chair or the floor, the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the material on your skin, on your legs, on your arms, on the front of your body, the back of your body. So just breathe in and breathe out. You can have your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. Now feel the air on your skin, maybe on your toes, on your fingertips, on your nose. Now we're going back to the breath. So can you feel the air going in through your nostrils or your parted lips? Feel the air coming back out. Can you notice the rise and fall of your chest, your belly? Notice how your body starts to relax with every exhale you take. And if you can, we're going to try and make our exhale longer than your inhale. So as you breathe in, maybe you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can either exhale twice as much as what you inhale, or whatever's comfortable for you. It could be breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever's comfortable for you. If you can make your exhale just a little bit longer than your inhale, it's telling your body that you're relaxing. Maybe we can add a mantra or a word phrase to help. So as you're breathing in, think to yourself, I am. And then as you breathe out, perfect as I am. So breathe in, I am. Breathe out, perfect as I am. And that way we're keeping our exhale longer than your inhale. And also it's a positive phrase. And it's also keeping your mind focused on the phrase, on your mantra. And then of course if your mind does wander off, as it probably will, because that's what minds are meant to do, that's fine. When you notice that your mind's wandered off, just gently bring it back to your body. Notice yourself whether you're sitting or lying down. And then again, notice your breath, your inhale, your exhale. And then go back to your mantra, your phrase. I am perfect as I am. Let it flow with your breath. So usually as I breathe in, I think to myself, I am. And then as I breathe out, perfect as I am. And every time you bring your awareness back to your body, once it's wandered off, you're helping to focus, to strengthen your focus, your concentration. So don't judge yourself if your mind does wander off. I am perfect as I am. I am perfect as I am. And as you take your next breath in, just let's go back to our body. Notice your feet, your toes. Notice your ankles, your heels. Notice your shins and calves, your knees. Become aware of your thighs, the back of your thighs, the tops of your thighs. Can you, if your hands are on the tops of the thighs, become aware of the sensations of your hands on top of your thighs. If you're sitting on a chair, become aware of the sensation of your legs on the chair. Bring your awareness to your hips, your bottom, your lower back, your waist, your middle back and your upper back, your belly and your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, and your arms, your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists. Bring your awareness to your hands, the back of your hands, your palms, your fingers and your thumbs. Breathe in, breathe out. Become aware of your neck, the front of your neck, the back of your neck. If you're feeling any tension in the back of your neck, remember to breathe in, and then a nice long exhale out. Bring your awareness to your head, the back of your head, the top of your head. And then inhale. And as you exhale, relax your forehead. See if you can take away those frown lines. Relax your eyes and eyelids. Relax your jaw. Allow it to be just slightly apart so your teeth and lips are just slightly apart. Notice your tongue. So just breathe in and breathe out. Feel the air going in. Feel the air coming back out. And one last time, we're going to think of our phrase. Inhale, I am. Exhale, perfect as I am. And then on your next breath in, blink your eyes open if they're closed, and let's start stretching. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling. And then exhale, slightly let those arms come back down. Let's come up, and we'll do some stretching standing as well. So let's open those legs a little bit wider to whatever's comfortable for you. Hands on top of your hips, toes further out than what your heels are. Inhale, exhale, just bend one knee. Press your feet into the mat. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, bend the other knee. Inhale, come back. Let's do both knees, palms together, elbows together. Breathe in, raise those elbows up, and let's do the knees. Exhale, bend both knees together. Let's do 5 of that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Heel and toe those feet in a couple of times. Let's do 5 more. So your feet are a little bit further out than what your shoulders are. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, palms together. Exhale, bend both knees again. 1, let's do 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can you hold it here? Press into your palms. Relax those shoulders. Notice your feet on the mat, on the ground. Breathe in, bring yourself up. Shake out those arms and legs. Give yourself a bit of a wriggle. We're going to do a twist as well. And let's bring our left leg in front of our right leg. So make sure you're nice and balanced. If that's uncomfortable for you, don't worry about the legs. Okay, so arms out by your side, breathe in, lengthen, breathe out and twist. Try not to move the arms, try and keep them at shoulder height, at shoulder width, with your chest open, and maybe look over your right shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out. Slowly bring yourself back to the center, put those hands down, change the legs over, so your right leg's in front. Breathe in, bring those arms out, breathe out and twist to the left. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, come back to the center. Exhale, bring those hands down, undo those legs, give them a bit of a wriggle. And maybe we can do our ankles as well, standing. So maybe just hold on to the side of the chair. And it doesn't matter which legs, of course you can do both. So bend one knee and take that foot off the mat and make circles with your foot. And then we're going to make those circles the other way. Okay, bring that foot out in front and then bend the knee. So we're just working that knee a little bit. Couple more times. And then put that foot down. Okay, we need to do it on the other side. So bring the other knee up, make circles with that foot. And because we do everything the other way, you're going to make those circles the other way. And then straighten out the leg, bend the knee. Straight, bend 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put that one down, give yourself a bit of a wriggle. And So make sure you're nice and balanced on your feet. Breathe in, palms together, overhead. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And we'll give ourselves a big hug as well. So breathe in, open up, breathe out. Tight squeeze hug, lay one of your cheeks onto your upper arm. And because you've done really well today, give yourself a pat on the back and tell yourself that you are perfect just as you are. As you breathe in, straighten your head, open those arms, let's do it on the other side. The other arm comes on top, the other cheek goes on top. And because you're worth it, give yourself more pats on the back. And don't forget to tell yourself that you are worthy and you are perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head, open those arms, bring them overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring them down. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Be kind and smile. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thank you.